Hi there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to episode number 16 of NFW Plays Smackdown vs. Raw 2007. I am the Smackdown GM, Richy Delight, and I'm joined, as always, by Andre Soares.
The Raw General Manager, Andre Soares, if you please.
Yes. Well, it's implied, isn't it?
It's implied, but it's a great honor to be the General Manager of Raw. You should know that.
Yes.
You got to be the General Manager of Raw for one episode 10, by the way. Go check it on youtube.com/NewForceWrestling.
Cheeky
plug.
And I'm not still ill. We're just recording a couple at once,
So you are still ill. It's just, it hasn't been a week.
Well, I'm still in for the sense of YouTube. I'm still ill.
Yeah, This is the same recording session. We just it's just going to drop a different
life.
week.
I'm fine. Yeah,
by the time this comes down, I hope so.
If next week I'm still ill, I might have to go on WebMD or something. Do you know what I mean?
Don't go there. You always get cancer when you go there.
Yeah, I know. You've got 3 days to live, but I stubbed my toe.
No, it's fine.
Yeah, but you've still got 3 days to live. All right.
And because you have only 3 days to live, we need to record as many of these as we can.
We need to get as many done.
Yeah. All right, mate. Carry on. Let's check those ratings. Let's check those ratings. I mean, we had an interesting show last week. You put a lot on the line. You have new tag team champions, right? Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were taking over. I was letting you do it.
It's fine. I can do it. do it. I mean, I'll do it for you. I'll do it for you, Mr. Ill. Go on.
Yeah. So the team of Hardcore Hardy defeating DX to become the new WWE Tag Team Champions, and then we've got Finlay beating Johnny Nitro in a 2-star extravaganza. Chavo defending the Cruiserweight title against Rey Mysterio. Boogeyman in a backstage brawl defeating The Undertaker. Kid Cash picking up the victory over Kane. Because why not? And Booker T and Ken Kennedy defeating Bobby Lashley and Kurt Angle. And Psychosis and Super Crazy defeated Gregory Helms because Gregory Helms said,
because Gregory Helms,
rubbish or something. Yeah. Do you know what I mean?
Anyway. Oh my god, I had a better show. How did you get 30,000?
No.
Anyway.
No, you only had 2.5. I had 2.5. I had 3.5 as well, though. So
yeah, but you had 2-star matches, and I didn't get. Anyway, you got 30,000 more fans. I don't like that.
Yeah, but you only got 1 3.5, and I got 2 3s.
Fair enough.
So maybe on averages, I beat you slightly. But...
potentially. So we had.
It's a game, man, isn't it?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Carlito versus Snitsky. He won with Tori Wilson in his corner. Then we had Paul Burchill winning against the Great Khali with Mick Foley, putting Paul Burchill in a good position, God knows for what. We have Lita versus Mickey James.
For whatever he chooses.
For whatever he chooses. And he's just in a good position in life. That's all he needs to be. Lita versus Mickey James. And Mickey James has won, which means she's going to get a title shot this week. Then we had Big Show and Shelton Benjamin besting Ric Flair and JBL, which means they are also getting a title shot this week. Then we had Trish Stratus, who defended her championship against Melina. And in the main event, we had Randy Orton and Edge versus Rob Van Dam and John Cena. Randy Orton and Edge picked up the victory. So, let's book our shows for this week, and I'll start. So, I do have something prepared.
Vegas.
From Las Vegas, Nevada. I don't think I have anybody from Las Vegas, but I do have a very good title match. It's going to be an Intercontinental title match, and it's going to be a hardcore match between the champion Rob Van Dam and not Paul Burchill, Mick Foley. I'm going to give the former WWE champion a shot at the Intercontinental champion. So it's Rob Van Dam versus Mick Foley for the Intercontinental Championship. Let me just also put an advertising promo because I need that money. And I'm
the chairs or whatever you're going to destroy.
For the chairs or whatever.
For 19 grand.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. We are also going to start strong. We are going to start with the World Tag Team Championship. The match that I promised last week. We are going to have the champions, JBL and Ric Flair, versus the contenders.
Wow, they're quite popular now.
Big Show. Oh, they are quite popular. Yeah, they're doing really well. Big Show and Shelton Benjamin. They deserved it by winning last week, so now they're going to have their chance at the World Tag Team Championship. Then on the second match, we are...
Are you feeling pressure because I got the Great American Bash coming up or something?
Oh, well, I shan't say anything. We are going to have a handicap match. It's going to be 1-on-2, and it's going to be Mr. Paul Burchill. His punishment doesn't end versus the odd couple of the Great Khali, and yes, it's not his fault, Snitsky. Boom. Look at that.
Wow.
$1,000 because I do need to pay for psychological accompaniment.
This is how Raw treat their talent, everyone, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
So Paul Burchill wins, and because he wasn't supposed to win, he's just getting now bullied, essentially. So, I don't know. That's how you want to run your ship, you know.
Yeah, I guess. Well, what can I say? The Women's Championship match will be next. It's going to be, as promised, it's going to be Trish Stratus versus the #1 contender who got it last week, Mickie James. Boom. And we are preparing already for next week. We are going to have Lita versus Tori Wilson. She will have a break from Snitsky for a little bit. Or will she? Will Snitsky attack her and cost her the match? Fantasy booking, mate. Fantasy booking.
Yeah.
Then we are going to have
because we can't actually say it, we've just got to pretend it happens.
Absolutely. We are going to have a fatal 4-way match. It's going to be Carlito, John Cena, Chris Masters, and where is he? One Mr. Randy Orton, and they are fighting for a #1 contendership to either Mick Foley or RVD's Intercontinental Championship.
Whoa. Oh, okay. I thought you were going to say like Mick Foley's championship.
No, either Mick Foley or Rob Van Dam's Intercontinental Championship. So the winner of this match is going to face the winner of this match next week. So This is a very good show that I have planned. Let me check Inactive Superstars. It should only be... right, I see. So we have Batista, who's still injured for 2 more weeks. And we have
know what that pre-show match is going to be.
So I'm going to give Edge some interview space so that he can let his frustrations run wild. And he might be involved next week.
That's not a promo, what you're doing.
Oh, I want him to promo, though.
Interview space.
Interview space. Where is it? Oh, thank you very much.
I touched my laptop screen like you knew that. like I was like, it's there.
It's there. Man. This thing. I'm pointing towards.
Look where I'm pointing. Look where my hand
10 grand for. Oh my god. Should I just put Melina versus Batista?
Well, you could have Edge do double duty.
Nah, it's fine. I'm not going to put
He could be in the dark match, and then he could explain his reasons
to be in a dark match. I mean, I could put him against someone. There's nothing wrong with that, but it would have to be Paul Burchill. So, probably not a good idea.
Well, I mean...
It's fine. I'll give him an interview space, and then it's fine. Melina can take a rest, because she had a big match last week. So, that's it. That's my show. Handing it over to you.
Right, so we've got 2 weeks until the Great American Bash. By the way, I have a pay-per-view coming up. You
do have a pay-per-view coming up.
Great American Bash.
Yeah.
Don't know if you know that or not, but it's coming up. 2 weeks. And so let's just see how everyone's doing. Yep, everyone's happy. That's all that needs to be said.
Everyone.
Everyone of them was happy.
Everyone. Oh god. Everyone.
Well, hold on. There you go. Everyone's. I don't know what you're talking about. Look, everyone's gonna.
I'll just keep an eye on my emails. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna say anything else.
He's always unhappy. Like no matter what.
Because he's always losing.
What I do. But I can't help that. Like, I'm not putting him in like 3-on-1 handicap matches. It's just he's just not getting the job done. You know, like I can't. I can't help that. Right, so there's a pay-per-view hype coming, because there's a pay-per-view.
Yep.
And we need that advertising promo. And we need to find a #1 contender for Kurt Angle's championship. But if I look at my Power 25, just to make sure... Whoops, wrong one. So, Booker T, Rey Mysterio, and them are all the top 4 prospects. So we're going to have... look at the boogeyman trying to sneak in. Oh, what? Undertaker's number 8. Okay, so we've got 4 prospects, and we need to find a number 1 contender. So we are going to have... We're going to see who gets... No. I'm going to random it until the first name comes up. No.
What the heck?
Well, I mean, Shawn Michaels appeared, but that's not exactly what
is happening.
Too long. Yeah, like I was trying to spice it up a bit, but let's just have Shawn Michaels go against Booker T. No, we're not going to have that in the main event. We are going to have, well, that will be the other match, but we will have this match in the main event. It'll be Rey Mysterio v Triple H. That's kind of a dream match, actually. I don't think that ever happened. Should have happened, really. I'm surprised it didn't, because Rey Mysterio came from WCW, and we all know Triple H doesn't like WCW. But then we're going to have Shawn Michaels taking on Booker T, and the winner of those 2 will face each other next week, and then the winner will face Kurt Angle at the pay-per-view, PPV.
Pay-per-view.
The pay-per-view. And so we're going to have a handicap match, and the boogeyman was lipping off, so the Undertaker called in some reinforcements. Well, that's waste. But it's going to be Kane, so it's going to be the Brothers of Destruction taking on the boogeyman. And we are going to have the tag team champions making their first defense, and it will be Psychosis and Super... We'll click it, yeah. Psychosis and Super Crazy taking on Hardcore Hardy for
the championship straight away? Oh, I see.
Well, yeah. Potentially their first defense. They could lose, so I don't want to say anything. And let's see who we've got left. And wow, we've got a lot of people. Well, Kurt Angle's gonna stay off. Umaga is injured, and we're gonna have a triple threat match, and it's going to be Bobby Lashley versus Johnny Nitro versus Ken Kennedy. And that leaves us with a bunch of cruiserweights, if I remember correctly.
Well, you still have the injured Umaga and the World Championship?
Yeah, I'm clearly not going to use them, am I? Like,
well,
but 1 week,
one week away.
One week.
I mean, I have Batista for 2 weeks still, so 1 week's not that bad.
Yeah, but you haven't got a pay-per-view coming up, and I do. So
I have Summerslam in a few weeks, and I need to find the number 1 contender for Batista. So I'm working on that for next show.
That's a you problem. And so we're going to have Chavo Guerrero, if he can, taking on Gregory Helms. Oh,
he cannot take on Gregory Helms.
Oh, hold on.
Just check the contenders, mate.
I think Kid Cash's in there.
No, check the contenders.
Well, he definitely... Well, he ain't going to be in there.
He's not. Finley, he's a contender.
Yeah. So, look, we're going to have a triple threat match, and it's going to be Chavo, Kid Cash, and Gregory Helms.
Yeah.
And they're all going to get it on. And I'm paying $1,000 for that, and $1,000 for that. So, and $1,000 for that, because I don't know why. Because
why wouldn't you?
Yeah, because that's just that, surely. So yeah, and
anything for Velocity?
Yeah, of course, because always I love a pre-show, main event, and it's going to be Finley taking on Gregory Helms. No, it's not. We're going to have Finley taking on Kid Cash.
Yeah, and
that is my show. So. He's fine. He's young-ish.
All right.
So we're going to have Finley taking on Kid Cash, Super Crazy and Psychosis the Mexicals taking on Hardcore Hardy, Bobby Lashley, Johnny Nitro, King Kennedy, Chavo, Kid Cash, Gregory, Boogeyman taking on Undertaker and Kane, advertising promo, Shawn Michaels taking on Booker T and Rey Mysterio Triple H, and the winners will face each other at the next show. So shall I go first?
Let's do this. Yeah.
Let's do it. So Kid Cash is picking up those victories, I tell you.
Kid Cash picking up the victory.
Well, the Mexicals have won, so Hardcore Hardy didn't even make one defense.
It's unbelievable.
Unbelievable. And who knows who the next challengers are going to be. Johnny Nitro picking up the victory. Kid Cash picking up the victory. So Kid Cash may be getting a Cruiserweight title match next week. This
must have run for his popularity.
Absolute, what is going on?
Oh my God.
Boogeyman is just...
Someone might have to capitalize on this.
And it will be Booker T against Triple H.
Booker T
in that rematch of
WrestleMania 18?
Yeah, 19.
19, that's what it is, yeah. Right.
What you... No, not that.
No.
L2.
Just want L2, yeah. You want me to do it. Yeah. Now, let's simulate everything. Boom! So, World Tag Team Championships, JBL and Ric Flair defending their Tag Team Championships and beating Shelton Benjamin and The Big Show, who I think might still want to get some revenge on them. We'll see how it is next week. We have Paul Burchill winning against the Great Khali and Snitsky. Paul Burchill. He is going places. I don't know where, but places.
IC title.
He's eyeing it. I need to check the Power 25. I might need to give him, a chance in the future. Then we had Lita winning against Tori Wilson, so picking back a little bit of steam after losing against Trish Stratus. And Trish Stratus, speaking of which, maintaining her women's championship. Absolutely fantastic against Mickie James. Then we had a Fatal 4-Way, and Chris Masters is the #1 contender for the IC Championship. And the new, or is it still the same IC Championship? What are your guesses, Richie? Is it going to be RVD or is it going to be Mick Foley?
Well, it's a hardcore match and they're both... I will go that Mick Foley has won it.
I'm going with RVD retaining. And Mick Foley is the new IC champion. This is going to change my card for next week a little bit. Definitely will change my card. So IC champion is Mick Foley. Champion Foley. Well. Let us carry on and check where the fans swayed.
Let's see how many Smackdown won by
Come on, Raw.
Oh, Smackdown.
10,000 though.
Just 10,000.
Just 10,000. Oh, Trouble in Paradise.
That's fine. We don't need to worry about that.
I'm quavering in my boots.
Bobby Lashley, he's just always unhappy.
Oh, Bobby Lashley.
I can't do anything, Bobby,
Oh,
I can only give you so much.
Oh, mate. I'm expecting big things. I'm a bit worried about your pay-per-view, but you know what? I'm expecting big things.
Well, that's what happens on SmackDown. You just know it's going to happen. You just know. Another 10,000, so I'm currently, 280,000 ahead?
280?
Yeah, 280,000.
280.
So,
not as much as before.
Technically 560 if we were talking...
If we were talking what?
The deficit, but technically it's 280.
It's not a deficit. It's not a deficit that we're bringing here. Come on.
Yeah.
Do your
outro.
All that
is I won. Not my outro, our outro.
Well, I never say anything. I only have to introduce myself, don't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well,
go on.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 16. Just had to double check. So, this has been episode 16. SmackDown starting to pull away. Can we keep the lead? We're going into Great American Bash in 2 weeks. So, who knows? Comment down below who you think is doing better as a GM, who you think's more exciting, who you think's got the better roster, who you want to see win in the end. Comment whatever you feel like commenting. And This has been the end of episode 16. If you want to check out more episodes, head over to youtube.com/New Force Wrestling for more NFW plays, highlight reels, and much more. And for future shows, including the NFW anniversary show, the 4th anniversary show that is coming up soon, head to facebook.com/New Force Wrestling for tickets, information, and much, much more. I have been Richy Delight.
And I have been the Raw GM, Andre Soares.
And we look forward to seeing you next time.